What's up, Grim Crew? YouTube viewers like to skip ahead to the gameplay. A timestamp will be provided for you down in the description box below. As for the rest of you who may be watching live as it happens, welcome back to my gaming dungeon. I'm your dungeon master for the evening. I am the Grim Gamer. How the hell are you on this Wednesday night? Back with part 2 of my first ever and possibly only playthrough ever of Metal Gear. This is the MSX version. I'm playing it on the mighty PS3, and this is the 6th game out of 10 that I'm doing in this Metal Gear series playthrough. So as I had mentioned in part 1, and I'm doing this in chronological order. I've already done 5 games up to this point, all the big boss half of this series. We are now on to the second half, the Solid Snake half of the series, and hence this game. So far, I have been playing this with a guide because I've heard, seen, and read that for a first playthrough, it's suggested that you should do it with a guide because the way that things are laid out and the level layouts and where everything is stashed and all that is very confusing. And again, if it weren't for the guides, I probably wouldn't have gotten as far as I did. I know for a fact I wouldn't have got as far as I did, but just a moment here. This is saying I'm offline. Why is it saying that? Am I on? Am I here? I think I should be here. Hey, Lurk! So I am here. I have no idea why this is telling me I'm offline. Well, as long as you're still seeing me, then I guess we're okay then. But, so we infiltrated Outer Heaven. Big Boss is the man in charge. He's the one that's the lead on this mission. And we've gone through and we saved a bunch of POWs. We found Gray Fox, who had previously infiltrated Outer Heaven. We were told about Metal Gear and that Dr. Madnar is the one that we need to find to figure out how to destroy Metal Gear. So we found it's the word I'm looking for here. We found a body double, I'm sorry, it's been a long day. We found a guy that may have been Madnar, and it wasn't. That was a ruse, and it was a trap. He tried to kill us. But we did eventually find Madnar. But then he said that we got to go and save his daughter before he tells us anything about how to destroy Metal Gear. And in the process of all that, we've faced off with several bosses. There was a tank. There was the Hind D. There was a bulldozer. There were the Arnolds. There was another one with a flamethrower, and then there was like Machine Gun Kid, and I think a couple other ones that I'm forgetting at this point. But so we have made progress. Hopefully enough progress that maybe I might even be able to finish this tonight. Possibly. Not necessarily going for that, but you know what? I don't have to work tomorrow, so we might just press on and do it anyway. So, with that, we were just getting back to the very first building, and we had to go to the basement, looking for Dr. Madnar's daughter. I forgot what her name was, but Ellen, I think, is what. So yeah, we're looking for Ellen, and so that way Madnar will finally give us information on how to destroy Metal Gear. So we're on our way, and basically just made our way back to the basement of Building 1. So that's where we're going to pick this thing back up. So with that, let's get loaded in, and let's get started. Lurk, how you doing this evening? The Arnolds are mad I blew up the chop. Yeah, I think they were kind of upset. Alright, so I know that this is where save states happen. Goodness. So we needed to go here, down, and this is the level that we're looking for. Right here. Dog? And dog's running away. So I remember this room before, because we had to knock walls down. Let's see here. So, head west and south twice. Okay. So that dog was freaking out. So, south twice. Really? I think it said it's card. Nope, not 4. Not 5. Not 6. Oh, open the southern door. So this one. I didn't even see that there. See? See? 4. There we go. Oh, what do we got here? Body armor? Halves the damage caused by enemy weapons. That's nice. I like that. Let's see here. Exit, then go. Say, southern door. Exit. And it says west twice. I can't go west twice. There's a wall there. So does this mean here? So west? No, that's a different... Body armor side. Exit, then go west twice. Okay, so here, and then west twice. Right? Because it wasn't telling me that. It didn't say anything about going through that door. But then there's this door here. And this is where Gray Fox was, where we were held up. No. Help! Help! Yeah, I see that. So there's a trap in this room. Yes, help! I see it. I hear you. Or I read you. So hug the southern wall all the way to the eastern wall. Uh-huh. Okay. Thank you. My name is Ellen Madnar. I'm Dr. Madnar's daughter. They're forcing my father to create Metal Gear. Please hurry and help my father. I was already there. Well, so now that we've done that, this guide here says finally the backtracking is over. Oh, that'd be nice. Exit the room, go north. So back out here. So, let's see here. Let's exit the room, go north. Northern door. Oh, wow, yeah. Damn dogs! Guessing that this is where the flashlight comes in handy. Huh, yeah, how about that? Alright. So flashlight. This is filled with traps. So... oh, wow. That is a hell of a flashlight to light up the entire area like that. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're not joking about the traps. Holy crap. It looks like you gotta be quick about it, too. So that would be frame 1. Frame 2. So frame 1... well, I was not fast enough. Oh! Well, at least it starts me back off here. That's nice. Okay. So that was frame 1. So up here. Gotta be quick, like. Woo! Suggest I save. Yeah, luckily my, like, save state was back there right behind the door. I kind of got lucky on that, I think. So this is room 3. Oh, boy. Okay, and then 4. Woo! And then straight up. Because there's another one right south of me. Hello? Hi, this is Diane. Are you okay? Look out for traps. Really, Diane? Really? Look out for traps, Diane.
Are you trying to upset me?
You know what's great about that? Is I was just getting ready to play that myself. You got me. You got me. You got my back. Appreciate you. I was like, what? Look out for traps. Yeah, I just seen them. Thanks a lot for letting me know ahead of time. Like, I swear, Solid Snake, how the hell is he ever supposed to accomplish this mission? Because his backup sucks. Sucks. All right, so no trap. You can enter the north door with card 6. Okay. Yeah, they suck. Oh, I guess I still need that for the time being. Well, the door's already open, so... Okay. Ah. Ammo. Ooh, ammo. Well, it's time to stock up. Time to stock up. Can't carry anymore. All right, we're good. You know what? It's probably not gonna matter because I don't know where the next save state would be, but we're gonna do this anyway. We're gonna do this anyway. I say save state, but it's more like a checkpoint. All right, so from there, but doesn't present those crates look suspicious. Inside the empty space lies a pit of death. Hug the northern wall and creep to the east. So there's another pit here. Okay. Position of the crates looks suspicious. So hug the northern wall, creep to the eastern wall. Slowly creep south while hugging the eastern wall. The pit will open, but you'll be safely on the edge. Well, good to know. Yep, that would have got me too. That would have got me too. Alright. So, says to punch around the eastern wall. Blow it up with plasma explosives, but why would I need to do that? Oh! Oh! See, this tells me that I had to blow a hole in that wall, but the hole was already open. So, gas mask. Yikes. North using the western passage. Well, I'm already in the western passage. So, north using the western passage, then west. Oh, yeah, well, it's about the only place I can go. Card 5. More rations? Oh, and I can't even carry anymore. That sucks. I would like to use one, get my health back up, but nope. Won't let me. Okay. Let's see here. From there... head east using the northern passage, then north. Enter the opening here. Okay. And we're walking. I was saying, nope, there's still gas. I was like, can I take the gas mask off? But apparently not. Get near the imposter. If you didn't get near the imposter Dr. Petrovich Madnar earlier, he's still here. What a sat. Well, I did, and he fell to his death, so... head west, then south to exit. What? To the then north. Enter the opening here. Head west, then south to exit. I can't head west. What are you talking about? Okay, that's where the previous Madnar should have been, and he's not, because, yeah, he fell to his death. So this is the room I did have to go in. But there was a pit there. No. Well, what the hell, man? There we go. Alright, so through that. Alright. Western door. This one. With 6. And I'm about dead. And I don't like that. Looks like there's no gas in here, but either way, alright, elevator. So there's my next checkpoint. Cool. So elevator to the second floor. Second floor. Oh, we're back here again. Get out of here. Checkpoint. Try to see using a ration in the gas room would restore. You know, I think if you have the rations out and not the gas, I think the gas just kills you. Pretty sure of that. But oh, we're not back here now, so I gotta go back. I gotta get back to that door, because that's where Madnar was. I do remember that. But how to get there is another story. I gotta use the Eastern Passage. Eastern Passage, so this way. That's right, because I have to kind of go like up and around or something, right? And then this way. Stop running! Loser. Alright, and then back here. What the hell one was it? Ah, 6. Alright, Madnar. Dr. Drago Petrovich Madnar. Yeah, we know that. Metal Gear is 20 kilometers north of this building. It's located 100 floors under Building 3. How do you build 100 floors underneath another building? Y'all building the hive down there, or what? Only one way to destroy Metal Gear. Attach plastic explosives to the legs of the unit where the armor is thin. Sequence is right, left, left. Excuse me? So you gotta... Wait. What? Give you the lowdown on how to destroy Metal Gear. And then tell you to kill Arnold even though you already did that. Don't worry about the instruction to destroy Metal Gear. I'll give you that to you when you need it. Exit, go south twice. Okay. But sequence. So this is the sequence you have to put the plastic explosives on the leg, the right leg, left, right, left, left. That sounds stupid. You know what? I am going to write it down just because. So right, left, 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 right, left, right, left, right, and then who knows? What the hell? It's easy. Just remember right, left. What I feel like stripes. Left, 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 right, left, left. Oh my gosh. Alright, so Madnar, you're practically useless. You have to attach 16 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So he gave us 15 of the 16. The card that gets you out of Building 2 is with Bloody Brad. He's vulnerable to attacks from a rocket launcher. Why is he called Bloody... Oh, he's either known as Mr. Arnold or Bloody Brad. Yeah, we've already taken care of that. Good luck. Thanks. Chalk you up as damn near useless. I agree. Absolutely, 100%. If they're not, then they're not from this planet. Alright, so now that we've done that, go south twice, then east. Oh no, a rocket, my one weakness. My Achilles heel. Okay, so south twice. Wait. Then east. Do I gotta go not north on the Eastern Passage? No? Then east, and then finally north using card 1. So, east. Okay, so yeah, back through here. Through the southeastern door, which is here. Card 5. Okay, now that we've done that, go east again. Oh, turn the other way. Wow, a lot of guys sleeping on the job here in Outer Heaven. Oh, no. No, no. What? One of these again? Oh, come on. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna... Wait a second. Stupid rolling pin things again. Now, I wonder if this will count. Oh, I hate these stupid rolling pin things, man. Whoever thought that was a good idea needs to be slapped. Oh, I went too fast. I went too fast. Damn it. I jumped the gun. I jumped the gun. I did it again. What? What did it do? Run over my pinky toe? Are you kidding? Wow. Clearly it's made of rocket. Indeed. Huh! Okay, we made it. And yet another elevator, so that's good. Now that's gotta go to the first floor. Take that to the first floor. Okay. Okay. Says enter. So get across while avoiding the enemy fire. Go through the eastern opening. I didn't see an eastern opening. Whoa! Pit there. Head north. Enter the water and head east. North? Oh, and then enter the water without touching the dark water because, well, then you'll die. The northern water passage. Then head east, then north again. Okay? dark water, so out of that through the opening on the western side. West, open a door. This door, I'm assuming. It is that door. Whoa! Wait, what? Okay, so now we're in the desert. Don't let the scorpions touch you. If they do, quickly use antidote. So that's what I have that for. Cures poison. Well, how do I use it? What? Oh, I think that did it. Oh, okay. I've been hitting wrong buttons all the time, and I can just do that. Well, that's neat. Okay. So, at this point, head north. Equip your compass, it says. Where's my compass? I had one. Excuse me? I picked up a compass, did I not? I clearly thought I picked up a compass. I don't have a compass, and I know I picked one up before. What the hell? That's possible. Building number 2, floor 2. I don't know where I am. I don't know what building I'm in. What in the hell? Oh, now I'm upset. I have to go back to where I beat the Arnolds? Oh, you've got to be kidding. Alright, now how do I get back there? That was back through what, this door? Wait. It won't let me go up to the second floor. Oh, you are kidding me. This elevator doesn't go up, it only goes down. You've got to be joking. This is Resistance Leader Schneider. This is the start of the gas room. Oh, you got to be joking. Nope, I don't even want to even mess with all that. Alright, so I gotta find an elevator to get back up to the second floor. Which is here, I think? Wow, that's really dumb. Okay, this is the right floor. And now that I know I can do this, that's really nice. Now, there's this door. And we had to call what's-her-name to open this door, right? This is Solid Snake, come in. This is Jennifer, I'll open the door over. There's the company. Yeah, so yeah, it must have died and never went back to get it. I feel like partially I'm kind of starting to get an idea of the layout of everything here. Ooh, look at you dropping ammo for me. All right, now. Now I gotta go back to the first floor. Which I think this one takes me down, right? No, this one does not take me down. So... Okay. So now... Get out of here with that nonsense, man. Which, I think was what? This door? Right, because in the sleeping guy... Oh, and then I have to... avoid the rolling pin of death. Okay, got it. Alright, first floor. Okay. Alright. A little bit of backtracking, but we're getting there. At least I was in the correct building, right? I guess if nothing else. No? Aha. Really got poisoned again? Alright, now, compass. And what did I actually need this for? Head north. The third screen shouldn't have any scorpions, so just straight north. Okay, so no scorpions here. Okay. The fourth should be the entrance to the building. And indeed it is. Woo! Now you're gonna call? Oh, it's Big Boss. Get in the truck on the right. Luckily, I've seen my brother play this some time back, and I already know, even before looking at this guide, I believe that's a trap. Yeah, a bunch of trucks, guards coming out of them and attack you. Do not listen to Big Boss, because, don't enter any of the trucks. Enter building 3 with card 7. So yeah, if you get in like one of the trucks, or especially that truck right there, I think it takes you back to the start of the game. This is Big Boss. Enter the door on your left. Hold on. What are they? Do they just keep coming? Big Boss and try to tell you don't listen to him again. Spray bullets. Plastic explosive on the east side of the northern wall. Put it in the right spot. Within a new passage. Whoa! Well, now what? Through the new passway, this place is rigged. So how are you supposed to... Oh! I see. I was too close to that pit as soon as I walked up there, so... That's why it automatically triggered. I see. So this is another one that's got many pitfalls in it. Okay. So basically, here. Up and around, and elevator. Okay. And down we go. So there aren't other floors? We just gotta go like 100 floor. So we're in the right building then, right? And we gotta go 100 floors down. So basement. Oh, goodness. Alright, give me that back. Alright. So we're in building 3, basement 100. This is Jennifer. There should be an oxygen cylinder on the other side of the wall. Aha! There it be. Cool. Alright, now that we have that... Wait. Now it's saying to go back to the elevator and go all the way back up to the first floor. Is that all I needed to come to building 3 for is an oxygen tank? Are you serious? That seems pointless. Go back to the first floor. Use them. Head back to the elevator and go back to the first floor. Wow. I thought he said the backtracking was done. This is Jennifer. There should be an oxygen... I already have it, Jennifer. I already have it. Thanks. Wow. Oh boy. But now that we have the oxygen tank, it looks like we might be able to go into the dark water and go north in the other building, is what it's looking like now. Alright. My compass back. Oh, it got me anyway, you little shit. Got me again. Okay, now that we're back here. Okay, so now we use the oxygen tank. And with this, got it. Well, gotta go up far enough. Alright, now that we've done that, let's see here. Have to go north, but the problem is... Okay. Ooh. This. That. Okay. Now that we've taken care of that. Through the northwestern door. So up there, card 1. Hello? Resistance leader Schneider. I know who the Outer Heaven boss is. No way. The Outer Heaven boss is... Oh no! Schneider, we can finally call you. You've called us twice and then... Oh no? Schneider! Pick up! Well, Diane, you got anything to say here? Of course not. Yeah, your team absolutely sucks, man. Ammo? Well, I would like to have more, rations. That would be kind of nice. Although, refilling the ammo, that's not bad either. Alright, now that we've got that... the northeastern door after this. Had to be quick about that. Alright, so not that one. How about this one? This one? That one? Ah, it is 7. Oh! I am Dirty Duck. Go ahead and shoot if you dare. Oh boy. Using 3 POWs shields while throwing boomerangs at you. You can't beat the game if you kill any of these POWs. You get screwed very easily here if you don't follow. Death. Tell you that one of these POWs happens to be her brother. Oh boy. Now's not the time for this. This is Jennifer. Dirty Duck has card 8. My brother is among the captives. Please don't kill them. If anything happens to my brother, I won't help you anymore. Nope, and then the one died. That's extremely annoying. And he says right there in the guide, too, that could very easily happen. Like, you could easily kill one of them. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, yeah. The Outer Heaven bosses. You ain't gonna believe this. That's stupid. I wasn't even close to aiming towards that guy. But you can't let any of them get killed, or else you can't finish the game, basically. So that's pretty stupid. Duck, Tomato, Tony, Watermelon, Walter, Zucchini, Zach. That's awesome. I like that. Alright, I'm Dirty Duck. Shoot if you dare. Yep, and then we know about this. Ah, there's card 8. Thanks for saving me. I'm Jennifer's brother. When you make your escape, climb the ladder on the left. I'm saved. Thanks, man. Yep. The duck had nothing on the snake. Alright. So that takes care of him. Good to know. The room, once again, we gotta blow up the damn control panel. Yeah, the control panel that keeps on reincarnating. Need to stock up on rations and plastic explosives. Well, that's also nice to know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could use some rations. That would be nice. So... let's see here. Yep, no, we're gonna want the, we're gonna have to do a little backtracking again, it looks like, in order to get some rations, but... so... go through the dark water, keep going south until you reach an area with an opening to the west. Oh boy. Now, how did you even see me right there? Really? I was underwater. Alright. But an opening to the west. There was one here. South, west, north, open the door. Got it. Yep, we're gonna want as many of these as we can carry, it says, because that's how we have to deal with Metal Gear, is 16 of these. And I already got 40 of them, so that's neat. Good deal. Alright, so now that we got that, go south, then east, then north. You feel like you have enough, which rations I don't believe I do. So we have to take a pilgrimage to a truck. So go through the water south. The water. Okay, hold on. You're killing me here. Go south, exit the water through the north passage and go north. Okay. Oh, the hell with you. Go north. Then west. Then go south twice and east once. Wow, okay. Oh, then there's these things. And which door were you? Ah, first try. So an east once. Oh, yeah. The uniform. I'm already, yeah, this is, that's funny to me that every time you go to certain areas, certain calls will still trigger even though they've happened a long time ago. Let's see here. Until you find the truck. South until we find the truck. There's the truck. Yep, rations. It's 19. We can carry like 24, so we're gonna have to do this a few times. I don't know, I probably would be fine with 19, but I'm paranoid, so I'm gonna make sure I have the best chance of, you know, succeeding with everything that I can possibly have. It would suck to have like 19 rations and I could have used 20. You know? Shouldn't come to that, but... Alright, so there. We got that. Alright. Then go back to where we were. And then we gotta go back up to where... We gotta go through the other building again. And have to use the compass to go back to building 3. Oh my goodness. But basically we had to go back to save Jennifer's brother. And that's basically it. Ay, 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 ay. Like, we couldn't have done that, like, before, going to building 3 in the first place? No, we couldn't because we needed the oxygen tanks to get to where he was. That's right. Alright, now we gotta go up and around. Oh, shut up. Leave me alone. So up here. Back up and around. Door 7. Compass. Oh, you bastard. There, shut up. Oh, yeah, he's gonna try to get us to go through the thing again. Or go in the truck again. Absolutely not. Ah, you thought. You thought... Alright, now. Now we've done that. Elevator back down, and we gotta go back to basement level 100 again. That seemed like a bunch of unnecessary backtracking. And again, I thought the backtracking was done, so said the guide. I'm gonna start using that. So said the guide. I don't know if it matters, but since we're here, haven't saved it in a minute, so let's make sure we do that. Alright, so now from here... So yeah, oxygen cylinder. We've been there, Jennifer. Been there, done that. You're a little behind the ball there. Again, I find it kind of funny that, I mean, I get it, right? Hardware limitations. This was in like 1987 on the MSX2. They probably could only like program it to where it would trigger, but not that it would only trigger once. You know, just the fact that it triggers and that's it. You know? So... All right. East door with card 8. So eastern door. Now it did say that these aren't just regular cameras. These are like lasers. Yeah, indeed they are lasers. Alright. Thank you for helping me. The Outer Haven boss is Foxhound's commanding officer, Big Boss. Oh, Big Boss is betraying us. He's behind all of this. Don't let him trick you. Yeah, Big Boss is trying to sabotage us the whole time, man. Alright, let's see. Now exit the room, head west. See, once again, Jennifer with the oxygen? Yeah. This is Big Boss. Solid Snake. Abort the mission. Return immediately. This is an order. Turn off the power on your PlayStation 3 at once. Over. Now, that's kind of neat that they changed that little detail, right? Because I am playing this on the PS3. That they at least went in and yeah. Harry Carey rock. Sorry for making you pay for lunch last week. Sorry about that. So okay. That's a neat little detail, though, that they specifically put in PS3. Okay. Okay, so apparently there isn't squat we can really do about the lasers, evidently. Just, dash through. And then it said to equip the gas mask, so we'll do that. Yep, indeed there is gas. Okay. And this here, I would have figured go right for the door, but I glanced down at this trusty little guide here. Do not enter the northern door. Apparently another trap of some sort, so that would have been another death for me. Punch the northwestern wall. Try to find its weak point with plastic explosives. See, yeah, I would have went right for the door. Is there still gas in here? I don't think there is. It doesn't look like it, but you never know at this point. Alright. So now, apparently there's going to be traps like around every corner and everything here now. So, this is where this is really going to come in handy. Walk forward until a pit begins to open and head back a little, but don't exit the screen. So, okay, so it still gives me an edge to walk around. I see. Okay. Okay, I see, because if I would have taken that door, I think there's a pit right there, and then you couldn't have went through there anyway, because of the boxes and everything. Got it. So now we can kind of go around. How? Wait, what? What? Really? Oh boy. I definitely did not fall into the pit. You saw that, right? You saw that? I was still on the edge. Wow. Wow. Now we gotta go free the guy again. Yeah, big boss. Yep, we know. Yeah, abort the mission, turn off your PS3. And then it was gas mask. And then plastic explosives mirror. Haha! Haha! How about that? Card 1? Really? We're this far in into security level 1? Well, that's dumb. Oh, more gas in here. Place filled with mines. Oh, wow. So you gotta choose between using the gas mask or the mine detector. Oh, boy. What the hell, man? Alright. Oh. And it looks like... Card 1 again. What? Oh, it's Jennifer. You're just gonna have to make a run for it. As long as you have some rations left, you'll be okay. Because there's no way to turn off the electric floor. What? Okay. Run for it! Oh, I guess it doesn't really suck the hell. I guess it kind of does. Oh! Oh! Oh, we're at the... Oh, we're at the... Ooh. So we're at the fight. Wait a minute. Okay. So... Yeah, so this is the boss fight, Metal Gear TX55, is what we're staring at now. In the NES version, you'll have to destroy a supercomputer, so the Metal Gear doesn't even show up in the NES version at all. So all it does is stand there, you place the plasma explosion until it explodes. It won't be that easy, and let's see. Section on the right side of the room. Plastic explosives. On each of the feet in the correct order. This is the order that that Madnar gave you. It's right, right, left, right, left, left, right. Okay. He forgot the last one. Well, the last one was right. Trust me. Okay. So, the last one is also right. Right? It's right, right? So if you stay close to the south... Another one. All right, so those lasers just kind of go back and forth. So we want... So wait, my right? Or it's right. I'm going to say my right, I would guess. So, let me check them off as I go. Right? Oh, I didn't even hit that one. So, right. Left. And then back to the right. Oh, that sucks. Left. Left. So left, left. Right. And then left, left again. So that was left, left. Now right, right. Right, right. So left. Right. Left. And then right, right. Right, right. Oh, emergency.
Then you take my 75% chance of winning, and then add 66 and 2/3%. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning. The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
Absolutely. All right, so with Metal Gear defeated, let's see here. Two laser cameras also blow up, which they did. Self-destruct sequence has begun. Western door opens. Emergency, emergency. Self-destruct sequence for Outer Heaven has been initialized. All personnel are ordered to evacuate immediately. That door opens and we gotta book it. Oh! Solid Snake, I've been expecting you. Hold on. Just a second. Ah. Okay. Been expecting you. I am the Supreme Commander of the Foxhound Unit and the leader of the Fortress of Outer Heaven. It's Big Boss. I gave this mission to you, a rookie, thinking I could use you to fool the rest of the world. But you were too good. You went too far. Solid Snake, I'm not going down alone. I'm taking you with me. Prepare to die. And like that, Big Boss has been defeated. Okay. So now let's see here. Through the doorway. Jennifer's brother did tell us to take a left ladder. It said to equip the cigarettes, and that would actually give you more time. Does it really? It doesn't look that way. It doesn't look that way. So, left ladder. Well, because that one ends.
Yo, Adrian! I did it!
Yep, and then that one ends. Boom! And there goes Outer Heaven. Woo! Solid Snake, Metal Gear has been destroyed. Operation Intrude N313 was a success. No big deal. Job done, that's all. No big deal. Coming back now. Over. This is Radio KNK. We have a special news flash. Today before sunrise, a large earthquake was recorded in the vicinity of South Africa. Galsburg? Presenting the staff of Metal Gear. Original stuff. Oh, so these are going to be our credits then. Oh, well, that's interesting. So the news then just passed it off as it was an earthquake and not an explosion of a secret base with a nuclear weapon inside. So, there we have it. That was the very first Metal Gear, and I didn't think that I was actually going to finish it this early. Actually, I do have one other thing to show. It was like a fan-made thing, and just like when I finished MGS5, and there was a video that I was able to show. It was basically the deleted chapter that kind of filled in some blanks. There was, again, I think it's a fan-made thing, or there was some kind of a comic that a fan turned into this video. But it kind of coincides with the downfall of Outer Heaven and this defeat of Big Boss. So, this being an older game, I would imagine there is going to be nothing after this. I wouldn't think. But, just be sure we'll just kind of let this run its course here. But I gotta say, this game without that guide, it would have been an absolute nightmare. Now that I have actually played all the way through it, if I were to ever play it again, I do think I have a little bit of an idea of where some things are at. But I'd have to play it a few times to remember where all the traps and stuff were. Let me hit a button and see if... Okay, yep, there we go. Can you hear me, Solid Snake? I'm not dead. Someday, I'll get even with you. And back then, foreshadowing much? But we'll talk about that again here in a moment. Someday, we will meet again. So it actually even gives me results. So 3.5 hours. Let's say 13 continues. Alert mode. 111. Kill 32. 328. Good grief. Special items used none. Codename Deer. Yeah, we'll save it right here. And there it is. And then Boss Survival adds a whole new mode for us. But like Lurk, you and I were talking yesterday, like, the older games, they're very hard to get into. If it weren't for the fact that I was doing this for this series playthrough, I would have had no interest in playing this, because when it comes right down to it, there's not enough there to keep me interested. And obviously, again, it's age, the hardware limitations of the day. I'm sure that back in 1987, this was probably pretty wild, with being able to knock walls down, blowing stuff up, this giant Metal Gear standing there that you have to blow up, and then having to fight Big Boss at the end. There's the twist, the complete explosion of Outer Heaven, and then, the puzzles. I'm sure that back in its day, it was pretty special. But, we're talking almost 40 years ago. So, yeah, I mean, and the thing of it is like, the gameplay itself really isn't all that hard. Be able to take out enemies and sneak around, stuff like that. It's some of the stupid stuff. Some of the really stupid deaths, like the little rolling pins of death. The hidden pits, which the hidden pits become a thing still even later on in the series, right? Especially in the first game. But as long as you, run right over them, real quick, they don't give you time to get sucked down in them. These ones, if you step in its general vicinity, and you're screwed. So, it's not like the pits were never used again. It's just, in this, it's dumb. Not being able to use, having to take your gas mask off to then have to use other items, that kind of sucks. But once again, hardware limitations. But it'd be one of those games that you'd have to trial and error a lot, without that guide. Especially imagine trying to play this back then, no guides, no internet, no nothing. And it would literally just be trial and error to try to, figure it out. And then Madnar not giving you the final foot of where to place the plastic explosive, and then not knowing either how many explosives you would need, or how many grenades you would need for a certain boss, or how many anything. And then trying to keep track of where everything is, or if you get to a certain area, and like I had with the compass earlier, okay, well, I don't have this item now, and I obviously need this. Where did I miss that? And you could put a lot of hours into this just trying to figure everything out, which is why I did it the way that I did it. I wanted to avoid that. I figured just running around in circles for hours on end trying to figure things out would make for a very boring stream. I know that just looking up the guide and just kind of blowing through it might not have been the funnest thing in the world either. But I figured that was the better scenario of running around for hours on end blindly. So, but that was the first chapter in Solid Snake's saga, and Solid Snake's career, and the first chapter of his story arc within this overall story. But after defeating Big Boss, we got that message there that I will be back, that you haven't seen the end of me. Well, we know that was retconned all these years later with a reveal that was at the end of MGS5 that was actually not Big Boss. That was the body double. That was actually Venom Snake. So, with that, again, there's a video that I have, and it's just a neat thing that I wanted to share, and it's right after, it takes place slightly before Outer Heaven blows up. But so Lurk, you're familiar with MGS5, correct? And the whole Venom Snake angle and all that? You're not. Ooh, well, this might be somewhat spoiler then. Well, even this video itself would be kind of a spoiler. So, and unless you plan on playing it, and figuring that all out by yourself, he's okay. Well, anyway, so in MGS5 in the prologue, so Ground Zeroes, you play as Big Boss, but Paz and Chico from the Peace Walker game they went off. They got captured by XOF, a whole different branch of Zero's Fox unit. And in trying to rescue those two, XOF and Skullface basically burn Outer Heaven to the ground. And so there was an explosion that knocks Big Boss's helicopter out of the sky. There were other people in the helicopter with him. Well, then when Big Boss wakes up like 10 years later or 15 years later or whatever it was, he's got this big shard of shrapnel stuck in his skull. And his left hand is missing. And then throughout the entire story, you have to deal with Skullface, and you actually see Liquid Snake as a child. He was known as Eli back then. And that's where a lot of the problems that he talks about later on of why he wanted revenge against his father, which come to find out, it seems to me, that he actually never truly met his father. He was talking to this other guy because Zero knew that Skullface wanted to basically take out Big Boss. And so it was Zero's plan to create this body double, hence the other name of MGS5, which is the Phantom Pain. He created Big Boss's Phantom. And so you don't know it. They drop hints throughout the game, but by the time the end, this guy with this shrapnel in his head was actually a medic that was in the helicopter and was caught in the blast and jumped in front of Big Boss and saved his life. Well, they gave him like this therapy and this facial reconstructive surgery and everything else, and basically convinced him that he was Big Boss. And so all throughout the entire game, he believes in himself that he is Big Boss. Everybody tells him he's Big Boss. Everybody follows his orders like he's Big Boss. But he's not. He goes by Venom Snake. And they still call him Boss, but he's got his own code name. Well, at the end, it's revealed through a little cassette tape where the actual Big Boss tells Venom, he's like, look, this legacy that we have, it's ours. We created it. You've done all of these things that has also built up this legacy. So as Venom was dealing with Skullface and a different Metal Gear, which was called Sahelanthropus, and dealing with Eli and dealing with all of this other stuff, because Skullface wanted him dead, the actual Big Boss was out elsewhere setting up an entirely new haven for his army, kind of under the radar. And so after Venom deals with Skullface and everything else, there's another cassette tape, and on that cassette tape, it's written Operation Intrude N313, which is what I just finished playing here now. So this Outer Heaven that was set up was actually set up by Venom Snake, not Big Boss. Big Boss was out elsewhere doing his own thing, but nobody knew this, so it seemed as though Big Boss was doing all of these things, but there was actually two of them pulling it off all at the same time. So now that we just defeated this Big Boss, or in this case as we know now as Venom Snake, that's where this video comes in. So I'm going to play this now, and this might maybe answer another a little bit more of that, or at least give a little context to it. So let's check this out.
What happened? I remember now.
So there's Venom, then there's the actual Big Boss.
You really kept me waiting.
I just wanted you to know that I've made it out safely. They won't suspect a thing. You played your role perfectly.
I see. That's good. So at least I've done something right here.
I never expected him to succeed.
And it seems that Solid Snake was more competent than either of us gave him credit for. Quite a heavy tuition for such a meager lesson. It's over. He's destroyed the Metal Gear and activated the self-destruct sequence. Outer heaven will go up in smoke in a matter of minutes. And the public will think that Big Boss died with it.
I see. Are you sure you can't make an escape?
Positive. You got me good. I can't feel my lower body. This is it for me, Ishmael. I'm out of digoxin. You can get me up this time.
Outer Heaven won't die with you. As long as a man carrying the name of Big Boss is alive, there will always be someone striving to create a nation for soldiers. Are you familiar with Zanzibar land?
Look, I'm not. Selina Yarsk. The location of our first and last mission was part of the Fox unit. Last I heard of it, they splintered off from the Soviet Union and became their own state.
No. Never mind. It's not something you need to worry about anymore. Don't worry. I'll keep our dream alive. From today onward, the name of Big Boss is something you no longer have to bear. Thank you, Ahab. And goodbye.
My mission is finally coming to an end. After so long. It was my pleasure, Ishmael. No. Big Boss.
And then there's Quiet.
So you've come to pick me up then. I guess my battle really is over.
The last day in Outer Heaven. Yeah, so very cool. So basically, so Quiet was a character in MGS5 also, and was a big part of Venom's whole thing. And the way what I take out of that is, that he's dying. He's kind of, I don't know if he's delusional, but kind of seeing her again, because she walks off towards the end and just disappears. There's a whole nother thing to that, but then, Big Boss there mentions to Venom's like, do you know of Zanzibar land? And he said, yeah, Selino Yarsk. So in MGS3 or Delta, whichever, so in MGS Snake Eater, where they go and start their mission to take out the boss and the virtuous mission, all that takes place in Selino Yarsk. And so since the, Soviet Union, they broke away, formed like their own state. And that's where Zanzibar land was going to be, where Big Boss was now going to set up basically his whole other operation. And Zanzibar land is the location of our next game, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. So that will be the next chapter. So with that video, with all of that, I think that was a cool way to kind of bring this chapter to an end, and actually kind of bring Venom Snake's chapter to an end. Because out of all these games that I'm going to be playing throughout this series playthrough, I believe MGS5 is going to take the longest. So like Venom Snake, even though it was only like one game, I've actually spent a lot of time with that character, and to kind of see where his end is, kind of an interesting, close to a chapter, to that character's chapter and story. So yeah, that was Metal Gear, the MSX version on the PlayStation 3. I hope that was enjoyable, as a watch along there, and I hope you found that little video there kind of interesting. What that means is tomorrow night it's one-off time again. So tomorrow night we're going to be switching gears, and I'm going to be playing Brawl Brothers on the Super Nintendo. It's a beat-em-up game, and I like my beat-em-up games, but I've never played this one. I don't know anything about it, so it should be fun. At least I sure hope so. And then after that, starting next week, we'll be on to Game 7 of 10 with Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Also going to be playing the MSX version and playing it on the PS3. So I guess we're going to call it here, about an hour and a half early, but that's okay. Gives me time to set up the next thing before I go to bed. So, Lurk, I appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, chatting with me throughout this playthrough. Greatly appreciated. And I hope to see you tomorrow night, and I hope that you'll check out the next game, which again was another MSX game kind of like this, and we'll see the next chapter together as well. So that's going to be it for me tonight. Again, Lurk, appreciate it. Thank you. And that's it. So again, a one-off of Brawl Brothers on the Super Nintendo tomorrow night. So until then, I'm the Grim Gamer. We'll catch you all tomorrow night.